Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. Hip Hop Mike live from the crib with a special guest on the check-in with a fly-ass hoodie that I'm going to find out where we can all buy it at. LittleJohn4K is here. What up, y'all?
Let's go. A whole lot of 4K shit.
I love it. You doing your thing.
What up? What up? Thank you.
Chilling. Where are you checking in from? Where is this?
Charlotte. Charlotte, North
Charlotte.
Carolina.
All right. Charlotte been making moves. I feel like the past couple years, y'all came up. Y'all on the map right now.
Hell yeah, we working out here. That's why. Like, man, everywhere you go, it's somebody rapping or somebody trying to do their thing. Like, not even just with music though. Like, people out here working, just being successful in general. For real.
Nah, it's great to see because I love seeing like new movements spark up. You know, New York and LA always kind of get the credit for being like the place to go for hip hop. But like when you see places pop up, like I think Florida done did in the past couple of years. Charlotte definitely is on the map the past few years. It's nice to see that hip hop is reaching more places and that, you know, especially North Carolina is not necessarily known for its urban culture and its hip hop. It's known for kind of like, you know, the country music and things like that. I know y'all got a lot of rednecks and hillbillies out there too.
Yeah, for real. A lot
Did
of
you
'em.
you grew up in Charlotte?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I grew up really like on the north. Really, I grew up on the north, but I was always on the west because that's like where my grandma, my sisters, everybody was at. So I always be like, I was Sugar Creek to the Ford, like them two streets that I was mainly on.
All right. I'm an ignorant New Yorker. What's the difference between the North and the West?
Basically, I mean, shit, they doing their thing on the west, they doing their thing on the north, but it ain't really no big difference. Like Charlotte, man, Charlotte really on some shit like everybody probably done stayed everywhere. Everybody probably done been in like everybody different sections in different hoods. So it's like everybody know everybody.
Got you. So people is already kind of in the mix, but it's like there's different sections that people be gravitating to. Is,
Yeah, so like it's just like, people just stay where they familiar, but everybody know everybody.
is there like a difference in the music, like the type of music that they make in these different parts?
Shit.
Like in New York, you could tell if something from Brooklyn or if it's from Harlem. You could tell when somebody from the Bronx.
Hell no, man. All these niggas, North Carolina in general, all these niggas be trying to sound the same for real. Like they'll see one nigga get on one way, rap it one way, so 30 niggas to try to rap that same way, and it's like it ain't working. So
Yeah.
it's the same sound, literally. Like I don't know if you ever heard of Fuchsia's TV, but it's like
Okay.
a blog out here in North Carolina, and like if you just look on Fuchsia's, everybody on the same time.
Mhm. So everybody kind of just be following the waves. You trying to do something different out here, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Where'd you get started with the music? Like, how did this become, you know, the thing that you wanted to do with your life?
I just started doing music like at the very, very end of 2018, like this November going into December. But my friend, he was really like my bro, but he passed away and he was real into the music. So once he passed away, I just kind of like picked up where he was and just tried to like keep going with it. It was just a way to like vent, and then it just turned into something that I was actually good at. So I just kept going.
That's tight. Was he like really popping in the scene out there, or was he like well known at all?
He was still in high school, so he was popping in the city like all the damn. Stop calling me.
Now that's good. You got business happening. That's a good problem to have.
My bad. I don't know how to put it on airplane without cutting it the whole thing off.
No
But
worries. It's cool. We gonna put up with it. You straight. I'm sure people is excited to see you getting calls and making moves. So it's all Gucci. You say he was in high school?
yeah, he was still in high school, so like all the high schoolers around here, like they knew him, like knew his songs, could rap him word for word. But like the older people, they won't tapped in yet, but they was finna be.
Is
We
this
just
somebody
going
like
like
you grew up with him, or how'd y'all meet?
we met in I was like 15 when we met back in high school. I was in a sophomore. He was the 10th. No, I was like a sophomore, junior, something like that. And he was like just coming into high school and shit. He was real short, like short as fuck. And so he used to just be like that like annoying bug that everybody just used to be like, bruh. So that was him, but everybody loved him, and then he could hoop. Like I'm talking about, like he could hoop. So he like everybody knew him for real, and then he started living with me when I was up at school back in like 2018 in the summertime, and then after that he passed away like a couple months after moving in with me, and then
Damn. That's wild though to be living with somebody. Like I lost one of my best friends like 2 years ago to live with me, maybe for like, like 7, 8 months, I want to say. And like it's definitely
that
it
shit was
changes your
weird.
mentality towards shit when you that close with somebody and they pass so
That shit
young.
was weird. I had to get out that crib, everything. Like
Yeah.
I had moved and everything. That shit was so weird.
Well, it sounds like it sparked a battery in your back though to start making moves of your own.
Yeah, I had never thought about doing music. Never was into like the industry side. Like I always liked music. I used to get high with my friends and like
Mhm.
freestyle and shit, but we couldn't really rap. Like we was just saying shit. But I ain't never think that I was gonna be doing music or not like that, or like this was gonna be my life or my career. And that.
So how do you make those like first steps? Like what was it about getting into music? Did you just start like writing? Was there like some
I was
equipment you
just
recorded?
one day I was sitting in my living room and I was just like real depressed. It was like 3 months after he passed away, and so I just started writing in my notebook, just writing down how I was feeling. But at the top of the paper, I wrote pain, 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 like real big in 3 words. I mean, 3 times. And so after that, I was just reading. I kept reading it, and at the time, I was playing a beat because that's what me and him used to do. Like we used to listen to beats, and he would just freestyle. So when he passed, I would do that. I would just listen to beats and just think about him. And so that day, it was just like, damn, this shit sound like a song. And so I was like, I just started hitting everybody like, yo, do this sound like a song to you? And they was like, yeah, go record it. This was like all my niggas. I was hitting them. So the next day when I went and recorded it, I sent the song to like everybody, and they was like, "Oh yeah, this hard." Like, da da da. They was surprised, just as surprised as me, but they were like, "That shit actually hard," and so they was like, "Keep going." So I just kept going after that, and I don't know. It's just like it's always been like that itch that I know he would have been booming and he would have been going hard. He was so passionate. So that's like when I jumped in, I just kept going straight. I ain't never looked back.
Nah, and that's wild because it's like I talk to so many people and they're like, yeah, when I was young, I always wanted to do this, and then this happened, but it sounds like you was on your own path, and then this unfortunate incident happens, and then it just changes the whole trajectory of your life. Something starts pulling you in a direction. It's you happy following this shit. Why not?
I was not thinking about music. Like I ain't when I got into this, I'm gonna tell you, I was so lost. I ain't even know what ad libs were. Like ad
Yeah,
libs.
yeah.
I didn't
Hey,
know what ad
that
libs
way.
were. Like I didn't know, that was recorded on two different things. Like I had never even seen a studio mic. Like none of
Wow.
that. Before I started recording, I ain't know shit about music. Besides like, oh yeah, I listen to him, he hard. But it was all mainstream. I ain't even know about like really no underground music like that. Like I was not tapped in.
How did you find the studio that you recorded at?
It just so happened the day that Mikey passed away, I was gonna take him to the studio to somebody that I knew from school, just that engineer. I ain't really know too much, but he
Wow.
engineered. I knew he had a little at home studio. So when I was gonna take Mikey, he passed away that morning before he was gonna go, whatever. So I just hit that same dude up like, yo, I'm trying to record. He let me do it for free and everything, just because he was
Damn.
even surprised. Like
Off the
he
strength,
didn't
yeah.
charge me nothing.
That's wild. And then somebody like heard that, or somebody had reached out to work with you. Like, how did things become an actual career? Because I know the people that connected us, they really in this music ish. So like, if
Well,
somebody found
how I
you and
ended
was
up
like believed.
getting to social currency, it was like the whole 2019, I was just like busting my ass, like really just showcases and everything. And I was pushing music, and I had dropped a tape called Follow Me, and I was pushing a song off it called Next Move. And so in the mix of that, I met people like Sport and Rev and them. And then a few months go by, and I met Zay the Goat. That's what really like tied me in. So once me and Zay got real cool, we was making music and everything. Um, they just ended up listening because he was already signed to them. So they ended up listening to the Follow Me tape, and they was just like, it's hard. Like they liked everything on it, and they even wanted to re-push it. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Like it really happened like unexpectedly. I wasn't like thinking I was finna sign them when I did. I just did because it just felt like the right move at the time and just everything. And it's been good. So
Yeah, nah, I think it's important like to note too that you didn't necessarily have intentions with it. Like more times than not, the successful artists I talk to, they get into this because it's just like they don't have an intention. They just kind of enjoy doing it and it's something that pulls them in that direction. And it's like more times than not, the successful ones, the game chooses them. They don't choose the game.
yeah, the thing about music is like all this shit be a surprise to me. Like the shit that be small to everybody else because they used to it, it be like, damn, that's mom. Like even cover art, I be like, damn, them shit's moving. Them shit's hard. Like I wasn't used to shit like that. So yeah, it be different.
How did you get the name LittleJohn4K?
Lil John is my family name. That's my father's name I was born with. And then 4K comes from group of friends. Like we linked up at school. Everybody at the time, it was like a down south thing. Everybody was saying keep that shit 1,000, and we was from Charlotte, so we was like keep that shit 4,000. Then we just tapped on 4K, and then it was just like it was 10 of us, and it was like this is us, we 4K, and da da da. We just over the years carried that shit.
Does everybody in the squad rap, or is it like some people do the engineering, some people's managing?
It's crazy because none of like nobody rap. Like when I say nobody was into like music for real, like my dude Lay, he can freestyle, but he can freestyle his ass off. But like nobody was tapped in on music. Like nobody thought about doing music. Like we that wasn't I don't know, like we didn't even think about music and shit like that. We just I don't know,
I was just
regular.
chilling and it just happened.
Yeah, we just chilling and this shit just happened.
So what's your plans for it now? Like what are you working on and what's the vision moving forward? Because now that it's kind of working and you got people involved and there's obviously expectations that come with that, you got to kind of take this more serious than you have in the past and buckle down and really make this a career. It sounds like. I mean, is that your plan or are you still kind of just
Yeah.
doing it for fun?
Nah, I just dropped the Follow Me tape. It's a reloaded version. So I added a couple more songs and just like some more sauce, some new sound to it. And we pushing that right now. Like everything is straightforward. Like ain't no going back, ain't no letting up. Like we're going straight to the top. When we get to the top, we're gonna go further. And it's just like continuing process. Like I've been on go since the first day that I wrote that pain song. Like anybody will tell you, I've been on go since that day. So like I don't plan on ever stopping because I just know he would have never stopped. So
For sure. Where can people get these hoodies at? You selling these?
yes, LittleJohn4K.com.
All right, tight.
There,
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to chop it up with me. I mean, the Follow Me tape is like, if the reloaded version just came out, it sounds like this is still pretty fresh and people is about to get a lot of new stuff from you. So I'm
oh yeah,
excited to watch it, watch the swag blossom and things continue to grow because you seem like you're doing the right things all around.
trying to,
Yeah, you got a
yeah.
shooter with you too. You got somebody filming you.
Oh
You be
yeah,
shooting
shout out
all
to
day,
my
get a lot of content. What up?
behind the scenes.
That's legit. He got the legit camera and the DaVinci. My man's is getting a bag.
They treat me right. They treat me right.
Nah, that's fire. I'm telling you, the teamwork is such an essential piece to like the success of any artist. And a lot of
Oh
times
yeah.
it's hard for people that's so new to get that support. So the fact that you got people that's really behind you and believe in you, I think is incredible.
Oh yeah, it's a blessing. So shit, I'm gonna just take it for what it is and use it while it's here, cause you know it could be taken away at any time.
Facts. My last question for you is that backwood Dutchy, what you be rolling?
I'm gonna show you how.
I'll be big on the Dutch Masters up here, but oh, you on the game leaves?
Yeah,
I
because the backwoods they too harsh. Like they
I
just
feel
too
that.
harsh. That game leaf is like it's thin, it's perfect, and then white Russian you never gonna go wrong. Like I don't know what it is about that certain pack, but I never get bad ones. Like
I
never.
say that. I'll be on my vanilla Dutches, but I'm in New York. I don't know if we could get Dutches out there, but I'm gonna keep those in
Nah,
mind if I see them.
it's Dutchess. See, that's one thing about North Carolina. We got everything. Like North Carolina got everything. So
That's tough.
whatever you need, come on. Charlotte
I
got it all. Come to Charlotte when you come.
say that. I'm gonna DM you my number and let's stay in touch.
For sure.
How can
Appreciate
people
it.
find you before we end this? Where can people follow you and all that?
Follow me on anything at LittleJohn4K. LittleJohn 4K.
Wow. Thank you so much, homie.
Appreciate you.
Much love.